So the first exercise that I'm going to demonstrate is the hundreds, and the hundreds is probably the most popular exercise in Pilates, or the one that I think is the most commercially known. And one of my big pet peeves is that I see a lot of people doing hundreds and then walking away with really bad back pain or neck pain, and it really gets in the way of actually accomplishing what the exercise is meant to do, which is to integrate your core abdominal muscles with your breath. So if you wouldn't mind, let's go through a small demo of what the actual exercise is. So you'll start on your back, arms by your side. You'll take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, you want to feel like you're zipping a tight pair of jeans up all the way to your ribs, and that pulls your head and your neck and your legs up off the ground. You're going to inhale on a 5 count, exhale on a 5 count, and then begin pulsing your arms with that breath. The pulse of the arms comes from underneath your armpit, and you want to deeply contract from the pelvic floor all the way up to the ribs. I like to think of putting on the tightest pair of jeans that you can as you're doing that. Your legs are stretched out. Now, Robin's really advanced, so her legs are really low, but if she were a beginner, her legs would be much higher and slightly bent. And come all the way down. So the reason it's called hundreds is because you complete 100 arm pulses through the exercise. But again, like I said, back and neck problems are a big deal. So I have 2 tips for the next time you go into a class and have to do hundreds that you can incorporate to save your lower back and to save your neck muscles from stressing out on you. The first one is, let's work on the lower back. So bring your legs to a tabletop. Good. It's absolutely okay to leave your legs here when you're doing hundreds. Hundreds is not about straightening your legs out in the air. That's an addition to what you're working on. It's really about integrating your core and integrating the breath as you're pulsing the arms. Once you get really good at this position, then if your back is strong enough and your abs are strong enough, then you can extend your legs out, and then even lower the more advanced that you get. Come all the way in. Now to save your neck and shoulders, you can use your yoga mat, which Robin, you're already on, so you're going to use your yoga mat. But a lot of times I'll take a towel, just a simple tea towel, and I'll put it behind my back so that my shoulders are on it. You're going to grab the corners here of your yoga mat, and you're going to let your head rest like it's in a hammock. And if you're a beginner, you have really bad neck problems, this is a great way to support your neck, and you can keep your legs down, you can bring them up to a tabletop, you can extend them all the way out, and you're just going to breathe on a 5 count, inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5, deepening that contraction, zipping those tight pants all the way up to your sternum, letting your neck relax. Really use this like it's a hammock. Good, and come all the way in. Nice. Relax. How did that feel?
That was great.
Good.
I've never done that before. I loved that.
It's great. It's great. When you're having a bad neck day, just use that as a hammock and just really let your head relax into it, and then you can focus on the right muscles. Then you don't have all this lower back neck pain getting in the way of using your abs. It's that simple.